to the earth, get really grounded through that midpoint. Now lift your toes, spread them out, and bring them back down. So the toes are really important in balance. Aligning ourselves, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and then turn your palms face forward. We're going to let that breath smooth out here. And thinking about nice, even breaths, we're going to go 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So let's all exhale. And we'll inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. Going for 5s now. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. Going deeper. Inhale for 6. Keep going. Push that breath to the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, the crown of your head. 1. Pause. And exhale. Let it go. 6, 5, 4. Really push it out. 2, 1. And pause. We're going to do that again. Try not to gulp in air. It's inhale 6. Getting big. 1 and pause and exhale 6. Pushing it out. 1 and bring your breath back to normal. Inhale and exhale. Now take your feet a little wider than hip width distance apart. We're going to let those knees and hips bend and move those arms. Get everything moving here. So juicing things up so we're ready for our practice here. We'll start with a series to help improve our posture and keep our spine healthy. So keep your feet where they are. We're starting with cats and cows. Bring your hands to your thighs. Let those knees and hips be soft. Roll forward into cat. And then open the arms up and back. Shine your heart up to the sky for a cow. Bring your arms back over, hands to the thighs. Cat and cow. Cat and cow. Cat and cow. And come back to cat. Now stay here for a moment. Tuck your chin, roll deeper into your cat, and then slowly roll up, straightening those legs, rolling those shoulders back and forward. Now turn your palms out. Inhale energy up from the earth. Capture it between your palms. Step your legs to touch as you bring your hands to heart center. So mountain pose with the legs touching. Explore your balance here in this version of mountain pose. Inhale your fingertips up and take your feet hip width distance apart. Find mountain pose here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to be taking the spine side to side now. So go ahead and take your arms up. Take your right wrist in your left hand. Keep those feet grounded. Tilt to the left and switch. Left wrist in right hand. Tilt to the right. And we're just going to keep going side to side. You are waking your body up. So you decide how far you're going here and follow your breath for the pacing of this. So the next time you're over to the left, you've got your right wrist in your left hand, press strongly through the right foot and release those arms. Press up with the right fingertips. down with the left. Come on up, take that left wrist, tilt to the right, press strongly through the left foot, extend those arms, reaching up with the left and down with the right. And come on up and take it back over to the left, reaching up. And now turn your gaze up to your right fingertips. Turn your gaze down and to the left. Turn your gaze back up and to the right and tilt. One more time over to the right here, keeping that left foot grounded. Extend those arms. Gaze up right. Oh, that's left, isn't it? Down right and up left. Bring it up and release. All right, take your feet about mat width distance apart with the toes pointing out. So we move the spine forward, back, side to side. Now we're going to twist. So we're going to take the left arm to the right, right arm to the left. Let the lower body come with you as you do this. So your heel will lift as you reach side to side. Now we're going to start reaching up as we continue to twist. And then take it again, shoulder height, and start reaching down. So you're going to go down to whatever level works for you. Maybe you're keeping your head above your heart. Maybe your fingers are touching the mat as you go side to side. And let's slow this one down. So the next time you're over to the right, stay here, come into a fold here. So you're folding to the right. You could be up here or down here. And then twist around, take it over to the left and fold. And then come back up to center, arms up, inhale. As you exhale, take your knees out to the side, cross your arms in front. Take a nice deep breath up, inhale. Touch those palms. We're going to take those legs together. So you can either step or hop your legs together as we bring the hands to the heart. And shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, we are going to be heading down to the mat. So let's come to the top of the mat here. Find your feet hip width distance apart. Think about that balance again. Think about your alignment. Hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Palms are forward. Inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down. We're stepping back all the way to down dog here. So step back to down dog. Now when you get into your down dog, you want to think nice balance here. Even distribution of your weight between two hands and 2 feet. And let's pedal those feet. Pressing one heel down toward the mat, then the other, really rolling over those toes. Liberate the toes. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then come to seated mountain pose. If you have a jump through to seated, feel free to jump through to seated. Come to seated mountain pose. We've got those sit bones nice and even, and the heels are nice and even here. So sit up nice and tall. We're gathering energy from the earth here. Bring it up, inhale. Capture it between your palms and bring it to your heart. Your spine is long. Inhale and exhale. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice or your day, this would be a good time to set that intention. And then consider if there's anything blocking you And we'll release it now. So inhale those fingertips up. As you draw your fingertips up, lengthen your spine, turn your palms out. And as you exhale, fingertips down, continue to lengthen the spine. Fingertips lightly touch down. Now turn your palms up, draw energy up from the earth. Capture it between your palms and bring it to your heart to feed your intention. Good, and shake things out. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to move into some core work here, and we're going to be doing dead bug, okay? Possibly sounds familiar to a lot of you, dead bug. So let's take it down, and there's all levels of dead bug. The first level is with 2 feet to the mat and arms up. And we're going to extend that right leg and take the left arm back. Now the heel is always hovering here. The leg is not resting on the mat. Remember, this is for your core. Bring that foot down, left arm back up, left leg, right arm. And bring it in. Okay, so that's one version, and you're welcome to stay there. The next version is with your knees in tabletop. And we extend right leg, left arm, and in, and left leg, right arm. And in. We are going slow because this is about control, not momentum. So by keeping it slow, that's what we do. Continue, whichever version you're doing, right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm. Now if you want to take it up even a little more, go ahead and lift your head and shoulders, keep your gaze up to the sky, and extend. Then bring your head and shoulders down and bring them back up. Down and up. Down and up. So you choose which one you're doing. You have several options already. Down and up. And down and up. One more to the right and up and to the left and up. Hug those knees in for a moment and go side to side here, getting a nice little massage for the spine. All right, now we're going to do double leg. So we'll try it. First with the feet down, arms up. Of course, you can have your knees up if you want. Let's go ahead and extend 2 legs, 2 arms, and bring it in. Double knees. Extend 2 legs, 2 arms, and bring it in. Raising the head. Here we go. 2 legs, 2 arms, and bring it in. Now, if double leg is not you at all, just continue to alternate. That will be fine because we're going to go an even number of times. So here we go. Pick your starting position and extend and in. Extend and in. Extend and in. Extend and in. Draw those knees in and rock side to side. So now we're going to get the obliques. Keep those knees in toward your chest and extend your arms. We're going to take both legs to the right, gaze left, and both legs to the left, and gaze right. Now take both legs to the right. We want to keep the shoulders grounded here. And extend your top leg. Bring it in and take it to the left. Extend your top leg and bring it in. If the extension isn't working for you, leave it out. Maybe you go to the right and extend both legs here. In and to the left and extend both legs here. And in. All right, you choose. You can even mix them up if you want. To the right, extend. In, left. In, right. In, left. right, in, left, in, right, in, left, in, come center, take a couple of breaths here. Our final move, we're going to go to the right and hold. Take it to the right. Now if you're doing extensions, extend and bend 4 times. If you're holding, just hold. 2, 3, and 4, and take it over to the left. Hold here or extend. 2, 3, and 4, and come in. All right, just go ahead, hold on, and give your spine a little massage here. We're going to start releasing those hips. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. Bring your left foot to the mat. Extend that left leg. And switch. Both hands on the left shin or hamstring. Extend your right leg. And bring it in, feet to the mat. We're going to do a moving pigeon series. So take your right ankle across your left thigh here. Now bring your legs in. You can hold on to your right shin here as we move, or you can extend your arms. If you extend your arms, you'll have more range of motion. Your core will have to work a little harder. So you pick, take your legs forward and back. And side to side. Remember, this is all to release those hips, so we want to keep the upper body nice and steady here. Now take your legs in a circle. And pause and circle the other way. And come back to center. Hold on to your right shin. Take your left leg up, point and flex that left foot. Circle the ankle and circle the other way. Now cross tightly at the thighs. If you're familiar with cow's face pose, these are the cow's face legs that you're in. Hold on somewhere and rock your legs around one direction and the other. And release, unwind, butterfly your knees, and get ready for that pigeon series. Left ankle across the right thigh, legs in, holding your shin or extending your arms, and go forward and back. Now take your legs side to side. And circle around. And pause and circle. And come to center. Hold on to your left shin. Take your right leg up. Point and flex. And circle. And circle. Cross tightly at the thighs here. And circle around. Circle the other way. Release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat, but butterfly those knees. Inhale and exhale. We're going to be making our way to hands and knees. You can roll off to your side and go to hands and knees that way, or cross at the ankles and rock, 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 build up some momentum, and come into table this way. All right, so from our tabletop, we've got the spine nice and long. We're nice and even, 2 hands, 2 knees. The weight is evenly distributed. We're going to come into bird dog, right leg up to hip height. Keep those hips square. Left arm by the left ear. A nice balance here between the left knee and the right hand. When you bring your hand and knee down, try and get them to the mat at the same time. Let's go left leg, right arm. The hips are facing straight down. Hand and knee come down to the mat at the same time. All right, we're going to go back into bird dog and move around a little more. So let's take right leg, left arm. Now take your right leg out to the right, left arm out to the left. Come center, and knee and hand come to the mat at the same time. It's left leg, right arm. Left leg out to the left, right leg out, right arm out to the right. Come center and down. All right, let's find child's pose here. In child's pose, your knees are wide, your head is supported, your forehead is resting either on your mat or your hands. And then find your way to downward facing dog. So as you move into dog, notice when you feel balanced, when you feel off balance. Notice what's happening as you move into your dog. Inhale and exhale here. And then take a journey that brings your feet to your hands. So you might hop to your hands, you might go ahead and just step your feet up, however you get there. Then bring your hands to your thighs, shine your heart forward for half lift. Roll your hands down your legs as you straighten them for forward fold. Feel super heavy from the waist down, super light from the waist up. As you inhale, float those arms out and up. Float it up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. And let's breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Shake it out. So we are going to move into a series of movements, the sun salutation, okay? And we will be doing a low crescent lunge in our sun salutation. So make sure you have enough padding for your knees. Come to the top of the mat. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to add some arms to the top of the sun salutation as well. So inhale, float your arms up. Really reach up, lengthen through that spine. Now open long arms to the right. Keep those hips facing forward. Bring your arms back up, reach up, open long arms to the left. Inhale, arms up. We're taking elbows to waist, shine the heart up. So this is like a standing cobra. Inhale up and swan dive. Remember your swan dive, you go as deep as you want. You can keep softness in your knees or you can keep your legs straight. Hands to the thighs, shine your heart forward for a half lift. Bring your fingers down. Step back with the right leg. You're in a lunge. Make sure your left knee is over the ankle here. Move around a little bit in this lunge. Place your right hand flat on the mat. Bring your left arm up, open, twist open to the left. Now bring your left hand down and your right knee down. Your right knee should be behind your hip for the low crescent lunge. Float those arms up to the sky. Heart shines up. Bring your hands down, tuck your back toes. We're coming to plank. You decide, are you doing knee down plank or knee up plank? Whatever your plank is, knees up or down, it's got to be strong, okay? So we're not swooping through the back. We're strong. Inhale and exhale. Now a nice strong chaturanga, taking it down. Point the toes behind you. We're going to work on locust. Hands are by your side. Anytime you're ready for full locust or any variation, please feel free to do that. Gaze toward the earth here. We're going to start with the upper body, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. Press the palms of your hands up toward the sky as you lift your heart. Now we're not raising the head. The head is just following the spine here. And release. All right, let's come back into that upper half of locust and add some legs. Legs come up and release. All right, hands under the shoulders. Find your way to down dog. Now, if you want to go table to dog, that's great. If you want to do more of a power lift, bring your hands under your shoulders. Take your gaze toward the mat. Press halfway up into a plank, halfway. Then press the rest of the way up and come into down dog. Inhale and exhale. Find nice space and balance in your down dog. All right, we're going to step forward. If you prefer to hop, go ahead and hop right up to those hands. Take your right leg up, take a big step forward and continue your journey to the hands. Half lift, forward fold. Think about being airy, spacious from the waist up. Float those arms up. Inhale, exhale, palms touch. Hands come heart center. Take a couple of breaths here, and we're going to do that same thing on the left side. Okay. So let's find those feet hip width distance apart. Smoothing out the breath, getting ready for our next half of the sun salutation. Starting with the arms, inhale up, we're going to open to the left. Long arms open to the left, hips are forward. Inhale, arms up, long arms open to the right. Inhale, arms up, elbows to waist, heart shines up. Inhale up, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down. This time we lunge back left. You're in a nice lunge here. Your right knee is over your right ankle. Keep your left hand on the mat. Open to the right. Spin your right arm up. Bring it down. Bring your left knee down. Float the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Hands down. Now you're either going to come into knee up or knee down plank. And chaturanga, nice and strong. Control, control, control. No spaghetti spines here. And we're going to go back to that locust. This time, clasp your hands behind your back. Point those toes. Shine the heart forward as you press your hands towards your feet and lift the feet. Lift the legs. Big opening through the shoulders here. Release. Now change the clasp of your fingers by one and roll up into locust again. And release. Let's release the spine for a moment. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead, bend those knees, and let your legs swish side to side. So we've been doing a lot of back bending between the crescent lunges and those locusts. So we're just going to let the spine kind of settle out for a moment. Bring your feet down and find your way to down dog. Remember, you can do table to dog. You can power lift. Your choice. We're in down dog, looking for balance between 2 hands and 2 feet. And either hop up to your hands or take your left leg up and start a journey, feet to the hands. When you get there, half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And shake things out. All right. So we're looking for balance. We're thinking more about balance in today's practice with that nice, beautifully balanced half moon. So let's work on a sun and moon balance. You can be near a wall or a chair if you feel like you want that for your balance today. Let's go ahead and find those feet hip width distance apart. Set your drishti and breathe. Okay, so you know what a drishti, it's a spot that isn't moving. Set your gaze there. Now bring your hands to your hips and take your right heel up. Make sure you're not collapsing into your left hip. Keep that left leg strong and take your right knee up. Maybe it's not ready to come up yet and you just stay with your toe lightly on the mat. Maybe you're ready to come into full sun and moon by taking that left arm straight up, point the right fingertips down, and release. All right, let's see how the left is doing. Left heel, possibly left knee. Stay here, or maybe bring that right arm up, point the left fingertips down. You're in full sun and moon here. And release. We're coming back to sun and moon now. You can just float right into it, right knee, left arm, or you can take it in steps again, right knee up. When you get settled, left arm, sun and moon. And release. Other side, float up into it, left knee, right arm, or left knee first. Right arm second, sun and moon. And release. So we're going to add a little more movement to this. If you just want to stay in sun and moon, stay in sun and moon. Here we go. Right knee, left arm, sun and moon. If it's you today, bring your right arm up. Take your arms out from the shoulders. And come back to sun and moon. Left arm up, right fingertips down. And release. Other side. Left knee, right arm. Remember, take this at your own pace. Hold on to something if that makes you more comfortable. We take the left arm up, 2 arms up. Now we've got both arms out from the shoulders. Keeping that drishti and release. This time, when we extend the arms, we're going to extend the leg, okay? All right, so here we go. Sun and moon, right knee, left arm. Stay here, or take your right arm up. Stay here, or extend your arms, extend your right leg. Come back to sun and moon, left arm up, right fingertips down, and release. Okay, one more side to go. Sun and moon on the left. Right arm up if you want. Extend those arms, extend the left leg. Right arm back up, left fingertips down, back to sun and moon. And release, shake it out. All right. So to balance out our sun salutation, which is very energetic and muscular, we're going to do a moon salutation. So this is going to include triangle, and I'll just walk you, and pyramid, I'll walk you through all the steps. So we'll start out in mountain pose with the feet hip-width distance apart. Inhale, float those arms up. And we sway daisy side to side. Now take your legs and arms wide, toes out. We're in 5-pointed star. Bend the elbows to the waist, knees over the toes, kind of goddess here. Also, sometimes I call it moonflower. Take it up to 5-pointed star. Now turn your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. We're setting up for triangle. We're going to warm up first. So reach and release. Reach to the right and release. Reach right and release. Now reach, 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 and come into triangle on the right. Shoulders are stacked. Turn your gaze to your right foot, to the center of your space. Find your left fingertips. Put a little softness in your right knee. Follow your left hand around for pyramid, head to knee pose. Both hands can land on your thigh, your calf, or your mat here. Inhale and exhale. If you want to throw in a half moon here, only practice students, if you've done this before, throw in a half moon. Everybody else, we're staying in pyramid. And open back up into triangle. Come on up. Turn your toes out, arms up. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Now spring your legs together and daisy, and daisy. And release. One day we'll go through that whole how to get into half moon, but we're not doing that today, so only do that if you really know it. Okay, here we go. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Float those arms up, inhale. Exhale, sway. Like a daisy in the wind. Open to 5-pointed star, toes are out. Knees over toes, elbows to waist, moonflower, 5-pointed star. Now set up for triangle to the left. Left toes to the left. We're going to reach and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. Now take it to triangle on the left. Find your left foot. Find center. Find your right fingertips. Put a little softness in your left knee. Follow your right hand around. Both hands come to your thigh, your calf, or your mat. We're in pyramid. If you want to throw in that half moon, this is where you would do it. And float up, back up to triangle. Come on up, 5-pointed star. Bend the knees, elbows. Now spring together and daisy, sway and sway. Side to side and bring it down. All right, so that was the moon salutation. It's the kinder cousin of the sun salutation. So let's shake things out and let's do a little bit of forward folding here. We're going to start with the legs hip-width distance apart. When we fold, our spine is long. We're folding from the hip creases here. So go ahead and put your index fingers right in those hip creases and keeping your hips over your ankles, start to fold forward. If you wish to stop higher, you stop higher. Go as low as you are going today. Okay, and we're in a forward fold with the hips over the ankles. Now, if your hands are by your feet, go ahead and wrap your peace sign fingers around your big toes. And if your hands are higher, just put them behind your legs. We're going to do a resisted lift. So wherever you're holding on to, Try and lift up. There's resistance here. Now, take your elbows out to the side and draw yourself deeper into your fold. Elbows are out. Resisted lift again. And elbows out. Now let go of whatever you're holding on to. Bring your hands to your thighs. Remember, we've been in forward fold, so we don't want to rush back up. Come halfway up. Take a breath. Press through the feet. Extend those legs. And come to standing. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do that with wide legs. So take your legs wide. Your toes are face forward here. Okay? So you can walk your hands down, or you can take your arms up and float down. However you want to get there. What's important here? Spine is long. You're folding from the hips. Okay? So here we go. Taking it down. Stopping where you stop. Bring your hands behind your legs, or maybe you're finding those big toes again. Wide-legged fold here. Now your hips should be over your ankles. If you're not feeling your hamstrings, chances are your hips are back here and you're feeling a lot of weight in your heels. So do your folds with your hips over your ankles. Resist that lift and elbows out. Bring it down. Resist that lift, elbows out. Now bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs, and come halfway up. Remember, we want to breathe here. And start lifting the rest of the way up, heel toe, and start to shake things out. All right, we're going to be heading back down. Before we go there, take a moment to scan your body. Take any final standing moves that your body is asking for here. If you have anything you want to bring with you for when we come down, maybe an eye pillow, a blanket, grab that. We'll meet at the top of the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. Inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down. Now we'll be stepping back to down dog. If you want to go through a vinyasa, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, the rest of us are just going to step back to downward facing dog here. Bring your big toes to touch. Take your knees to one side, hips to the other. Switch and switch. If you're doing a vinyasa, just continue until you're done. And we're coming to seated mountain pose. We'll all meet at some point, right? Remember, this is yoga. It's not synchronized swimming. So you do you. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, float those arms up. Bring your palms to touch and bring your hands to your heart. And let's shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to do a couple of gentle forward folds here. So just let your legs be at ease. Float your hands up. And just melt forward. We're not going for any particular part of the body here. We're just melting forward into a nice forward fold. Releasing. Float those hands up the legs. Inhale the arms up. And one more gentle forward fold. And bring it up. All right, we're going to head down to the mat. So bend your knees and you can just ease yourself down, or you can Roll down super slow, engaging that core, one vertebra at a time. Extend the arms and the legs. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knees in. Now hold on under your knees and rock side to side. Get a little massage of the spine going here. Inhale and exhale. All right, bring your feet down, butterfly those knees. So at the beginning of class, we did a pigeon series with movement. Now we're going to do a pigeon that we hold. So let's go ahead. If you don't want to do reclined pigeon, then come on up into down dog and do that Rajakapotanasana. Okay, let's go ahead and take that right ankle across the left knee. Draw the legs in. Now we will be holding here, so we're taking that right hand in between the legs, holding on to the left shin or hamstring, and making sure that right foot is flexed. Now we want to make sure that that left knee is in line with the left shoulder, so we get the maximum hip release that we can here. Left knee in line with the right shoulder and breathe. That right hip is trying to release for you, so go ahead and send it some nice, warm, healing breath. And then slowly start to release. If you're in Raja, you come back to down dog, of course. Let's take that left ankle across the right thigh now. Draw those legs in, left hand through the legs. Hold shin or hamstring on the right. Take your right knee in line with your right shoulder. Flex your left foot. And breathe. Remember, the left hip now is trying to release, so direct your warm, releasing breath to that left hip. All right, let's release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat, butterfly those knees. We'll all meet in this reclined position here. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's take a nice long stretch again. Arms long, legs long, point those toes. Inhale. Exhale, hands down by your side, feet to the mat. We're going to extend the arms out from the shoulders, bring the legs to touch, and do some gentle windshield wipers. Knees right, gaze left, gaze right. So if you remember at the beginning of class, we did oblique work by taking the knees side to side. This is a gentle version of that. It's more of a spinal release than an oblique workout. We're just gently moving side to side here. Now come back to center. Take your feet hip-width distance apart. Bend at the elbows and work those fingers. Open and close them, wiggle them. So we do the fingers because they are involved in our posture and our hands really need this. So let's go ahead and rotate those wrists one direction and the other. And bring your hands down by your side. Take a few nice, settled, comfortable breaths here. Now take your right leg up. We just need that foot to be free so we can point and flex. Circle the ankle and circle the other way. And switch legs. Left foot is up, point and flex. Circle. And circle the other way. And then come back, feet to the mat. Scan your body from head to toe. See if there's any final movements your body wants to make while we're down here. Any alignment adjustments you want to make as you start to find your way into final relaxation position. And also, if you have an eye pillow that you want to use or cover up or anything like that, let's go ahead and find a nice, comfortable, final relaxation position that suits us at this moment. We're going to take a nice inhale through the nose and slowly exhale into final relaxation.
Exercise ring closed.
Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw in. Give yourself a nice big hug. Find your way over to a side. And back up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste. All right.